It's coffee time. The weather is getting a lot warmer outside. Nothing beats the heat like a nice ice cold brewed cup of coffee. This cold brew system from World Market. So you've got your amber colored jar, and it comes with two reusable cotton filters, and you're gonna need some fresh roasted coffee. I have roasted some Panamanian coffee just for this cold brew, and I'm gonna grind 2 cups. It is a coarse grind like I would do for a French press. On my Baratza Encore, I'm gonna set that on a 30 and grind it really coarse. So let me go do that and I'll come right back. So 2 cups of this coffee grinded, that came to about 6 ounces, just a little more than 6 ounces of coffee. So you're gonna unscrew your lid and you're gonna take your cotton filter and place it into the jar, and then you're going to tuck the edge here over the rim of the jar. Now I'm going to carefully pour my coffee into the filter. Alright, so I've got my coffee in the filter. My filter is on the jar, and I've got some spring water here. Now it calls for 64 ounces of water to your 2 cups of coffee. So I'm going to get my scale, put my jar on there, set it to 0 on ounces. I'm going to pour it slowly into the jar until I reach 64 ounces. Alright, so now we're not done brewing, of course. Let me get it off the scale for a little more stability. We've got to let this steep. So the water has gone through the grounds, but we're going to let the grounds sit in the water for a length of time. So let me get it off the brim here. And you want to tie that up. And you want to be careful that you don't let the grounds escape. So the best thing to do here is to get that opening closed as tight as you can, and then drape the string over the edge, and then put your lid down. So don't let the top of the filter drop into the water, because then the grounds will get into the whole jar, and you don't want grounds in your coffee. So we're keeping that above the water level, and we've tightened the lid. And now we're just going to let that sit for anywhere from 12 to 24 hours. I think I'm going to go 24 hours. So let this sit, no need to refrigerate, just keep it on the countertop. And tomorrow morning, we're going to see how it tastes. So see you in a little bit. I'm back after letting my coffee brew for 24 hours. And I guess I better warn you, if you seal your coffee in there with the string of the bag hanging out, coffee is going to absorb and run down and make quite a bit of a mess there. So I put it in a bowl here, so just keep that in mind. I'm going to unscrew the lid and get the filter out of the jar. Alright, got it. And I'm going to sit it right in this bowl. Looks like it left me about 6.5 cups of coffee in my jar. So now I have my coffee concentrate. Now this isn't as concentrated as the toddy system that I had shown in another video. The toddy system is 12 ounces of ground coffee and 7 cups of water. Now with this jar from the World Market, it's only 6 ounces of ground coffee and 8 cups of water. So you see it's not as concentrated. You still might want to dilute it a little bit. I would say maybe 2 parts coffee concentrate and 1 part water, milk. Today I'm going to add a little milk. So I've got my glass here with a couple ice cubes to keep it cold. I'm going to shoot for 4 ounces in my cup. So let's see how it pours. All right, 4 ounces of coffee concentrate, and I've got 2 ounces of whole milk here. So I'm just going to pour that in. See if I can get a good shot of that. Oh, isn't that pretty? So let's take a taste. That is so good. That just tastes like an iced latte, really. So this is going to keep in your refrigerator. Put the lid on there, and I'd give it about 2 weeks. Don't let it go any longer, but honestly, as good as it is, it's not going to last 2 weeks. So I've shown you how to dilute it with a little milk, make yourself a nice little iced latte. But I want to go ahead and see how the cold brew tastes just straight. So I'll pour myself a little shot here. Let's try it out. Not bad. A little bit on the strong side, but it's a tasty, tasty cold brew coffee. So there's another cold brew option. Pick one of these up at the World Market near you. Happy brewing!